do have fear of the Lord. Mm-hmm. So everything I do is like, oh, like when you see someone watching you, you're kind of like, I don't want to disobey my dad, mm-hmm. like, you know, kind of thing. Yeah. So it's kind of like that wisdom. Yeah. Like when you're running your business and stuff, it doesn't have to be like, you know, all in your pocket. And usually that is what happens in real estate. Like we like tend to promote like, you can do it too, just like me. Mm-hmm. But in the end, in the bottom, everyone's looking for a deal. And sometimes if you're not in what it's not, you know, you don't have the right stuff, you get left behind. That's the truth. Yeah. Right? So with Rebridge, we really didn't want to have people pay us. We want you to experience how it is to invest yourself. Mm-hmm. And then, and then these are like the normal things that me and my friends do. We just hang out. Technically, we go fishing and we talk about, like, one of my investors, we like fishing right now. Mm-hmm. So we just talk about the business for like probably 5 minutes, and it's like, hey, you gonna invest? Yeah. Or not, like, you know. So, and then I'm also a mentor now for like someone younger than me, like 10 years younger than me, and I'm like, she wants to do the same thing in her country. Mm-hmm. So it's like, whoa, okay, it's like turning around. Like,
was that the one that you said in Thailand?
What was that?
Was it the person in Thailand that you said? I think the last time.
That was my other investor. Uh-huh. I'm actually really just rebridging to every country. We have a lot of our group is diverse. So Mexico, Vietnam. I'm actually like building relationships with investors in Japan. But that's when Japan's loans were like low. Like it was. I don't know if you heard it.
That negative. They took away the negative interest or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's when it's only because during that time Japan had low loans.
Because they're the only one doing the negative interest thing, right? Oh.
Yeah, and I think they got sick of it, and then, you know, fixed it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, with us, we have so much land in the Philippines that's not developed yet. Yeah. So I'm wanting to be one of the developers in Iloilo.
That's a sick, like, dream right there, you know? Like, I'm gonna be the freaking developer in Iloilo.
To be honest, this year is the time I have said it. Yeah. Like, I wrote it down on paper. Mm-hmm. But now I want to be one of the developers in Iloilo.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. And then Boracay. So technically, yeah. And then I don't know, I just want to bridge you, like walk with me in the bridge. Mm-hmm. Rebridge. Like, if people want to go, you know, like exit the bridge, it's okay. Because, you know, it's another avenue. Yeah. Yeah.
If they exit the bridge, do you bring in someone else?
If they, like, if, for instance, some people on this route, right? My experience only is that they wanted to buy a house. They exited the bridge. We already know that in the beginning. So we help people buy houses. Mm-hmm. My suggestion is buy the asset first. Yeah. Because in my opinion, sometimes I think the American dream was to buy a starter home and then move out of it. Yeah. I'm kind of redesigning it where, like, buy your assets first, and you're gonna probably rethink the concept of renting.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna want to rent something high end if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Like you can be able to buy a house, but there's also an option to buying like high end proper like rentals,
Mm-hmm.
if you're be able to afford it.
Yeah, and then it's not a liability anymore.
It's not a
because
liability.
you're just renting,
you all
and
have
so
assets,
mm-hmm.
and your assets are paying for your expenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, because when you rent,
'Cause,
like
you
whatever
already have
breaks, then they pay for it.
Exactly.
Right.
And then here's the thing. One of the reasons why we're holding off on investing here also, we're just kind of just piling the money, is because elections are here.
It's what?
And elections.
Oh, election year. Yeah.
We want to know who the president is because one of the presidents is talking about putting potential tax gain.
Mm.
So even if you didn't sell it yet, you're gonna pay for tax.
Wow.
Which president is that?
I think it's Harris.
Oh, it's Harris?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like torn because I don't like that proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Because in her proposal, what she's trying to say is that if you have a house, like if you have multiple houses, if the value of the house rises from like a lot, you're gonna pay tax on that potential.
Whereas before you didn't, huh?
Before it was when you sell it.
Only when you sell it. Oh. Yeah, why would they do that?
Why are they doing that?
It's I think they're just, in my opinion, I feel like she's trying to cater to a specific group of people.
Yeah.
Immigrants.
Yeah. So, but the people like more investor people, business, they don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to mess up everything. So, like, one of the, like, Pace Morby, he's one of the, like, big real estate people. Even Grant Cardone and all of them, they're worried about this because it'll mess up their portfolio. They're going to have to pay for tax that they didn't make money on yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're waiting on the elections to see who's the president. Like, I'm really torn about that stuff. I don't like that policy, that proposal. So that means the government has more money.
Yeah.
Than actual people at this point. But we're not really affected because we predict that people are starting to invest outside. So technically, we're trying to position ourselves to be the entity that you invest with, because it's still hard to invest outside of the world, like, or your country, because you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
So we're the bridge. I really like bridges, so if you notice.
Yeah. It's so if say Kamala, she ends up being the president, and you guys are just gonna like, the plan for doing the stuff over here, you'll probably just hold off on it then.
We're pretty much still doing the rent program. Like for the people that want to buy a house here. When it comes to hotels, there's always like, a hotel is like a little different from the normal investment. But in everything, you can find a
solution.
Like a loophole?
You know, it just means that you have to buy it right.
Yeah. Is it the same with hotels? Like with that proposal, it affects hotels, or is it only on houses? For if it's
I have to actually ask Nikki because she's more educated on that. But on the top of my head, if it's just real estate in general, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So businesses will be affected. That's why a lot of business people don't want.
Yeah.
These are the things, like, I'm starting to realize, like, my conversations with people are talking about, like, what's happening in the world and how it's affected.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like, I want to control, for me, I want to control as much money because I do want to, like, invest in things like water, like that. So, for me, I want to be one of the developers in Ilo, and then create a foundation that helps with the earth kind of thing.
That's cool.
Like, yeah, I wanna write grants. That's like one of my dreams.
Writing grants?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Some pretty big stuff there. That's sick though. I have like no doubt that you're not gonna be able to do it. I feel like it's gonna happen already.
I am like so determined. Like whatever obstacle is like, I feel like any obstacle that I'm going through right now is preparing me for a greater thing. And one of what's revealing to me this year is that I am firm with what I'm saying now, because I was kind of hesitant last year to say I want to be a developer. But this year it's like, okay, all the evidence is showing that I am a developer. Like, we're already doing projects that are developing.
Yeah.
Which is that thing in that eggs. I never thought I would talk about eggs, but yeah. So even with that, like, also one thing, I would encourage for you guys to get your passports.
I have passports.
Oh, we have passports.
Your Filipino.
Oh, like dual citizenship.
Undo.
Oh, you already have that.
No, I don't.
You don't have dual citizenship?
I'm a U.S. citizen now.
I know, but you were a citizen of the Philippines, so then it should be dual, right? You don't lose your citizenship just because
No, I have to apply for dual.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it's automatically dual if you got it there.
I lost my right? You lose your Philippine citizenship once you become a different, unless you apply.
I didn't know that. I thought you just keep both.
Is it hard to apply for dual citizen? Not really, right?
I mean,
it takes 2 years.
2 years?
Dude, we have to apply soon.
Okay, here's the thing. I do have a connection.
Ooh, I like connections.
Okay, here's the crazy thing, okay? I didn't realize it was taking 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And then my cousin texted me, hey, you need to get your dual citizen. And his wife got me in.
How do you become a dual citizen? Is there like besides the application and all that stuff, is there like, do you have to be eligible for something?
No, you're approved because you're full Filipino. You just have to be blood.
What about Marc?
I'm pretty sure off the bat, you and Marc are approved. Well, actually, just kidding. You were born there, so is Marc born there?
No.
Okay, he can still be because he's still blood. But yours, I know yours. You're like me.
Yeah.
You can reinstate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You just have to prove that your parents are Filipinos.
Okay.
The process is getting your certificate from the PSA. Like all 3 of yours, your dad, your mom, and then you. And that's the requirements. I have other requirements. I'll probably send it to you. But if you're going to really like do this, I suggest to get to your dual, because what I want to do for you guys is like, it's not just hotels. I want you to be able to acquire land.
Dude, we're gonna be landowner.
So whatever I'm doing for myself, I'm copying and paste to you guys. Like, it doesn't have to be like be a developer. The part I'm like trying to copy and paste is become an investor.
Yeah.
Like, you're managing the money. So get you guys to $500,000, right? Dollars, and then you're able to my goal for you guys is to reach $500,000. That's a milestone. you get to 50K for initial start partnership, and then basically your first financial thing is make your $500,000 and then 1 million. So if you look at the numbers, you can tell if you want to hit, if that is your dream, like
it's my dream.
based on numbers. Like, you know, I don't know, like people have different dreams. Technically, not a lot of people want to be a millionaire. They just want the you know, comfortable. Like your bills getting paid and your options.
Yeah.
But math-wise, if we're doing 1 million, we can actually do the math. So if 192,000 a year, right? Time 1 million divided by 1. So people keep saying it's the math. So you need 5 hotels.
5 hotels is $1 million.
5 hotels to get 1 hotel has to make a year 192. So 5 hotels is your goal. This is where we're gonna goal setting. Your goals are gonna be different now.
Yeah.
Now it's like
saving.
5 hotels will get you to 1 million because we already did the math. 16,000 per month, which is 12. An annual is 192. So 5, 1 million. It would cover everything. So anything like all the dreams that you guys technically have is like umbrella in that formula. So there's a milestone 50, and then basically get you to become an investor. So your money is
circulating,
is working for you at a top rate, right? And then when you get to, when you get to 5 million, I want to get you guys to be able to be worried about where am I going to put my money because I'm getting taxed.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
When you do the life insurance thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you have 5 million, you put it into life insurance, tax free. If you want to buy a car, take it from your life insurance, borrow from yourself. That is the goal. So it's up to you guys the time frame of it. That's what I want to like what I talk to my partners about. Like get really clear on what you want, because this is the one thing. This becomes your one thing.
Yeah.
And you do is like and you on the journey you're gonna know if it is or not. But I've noticed from you guys are really serious. Like
I'm serious.
From the first time the first initial meeting, right? It's like you guys are really trying to figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am here if you need help. I think I covered everything. Right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just really need to save that 50K.
Yeah. I mean, it's in the works right now. You know, I've been saving for the past, since when we decided to do the initial investment. So I got some savings right now. So it's coming along. We're just also trying to figure out if we should, if there's
faster. What do you recommend a faster way to come up with a 50K? We talked about loan, life insurance, or 401k, whatever. What other things do you know?
So basically, here's the one thing that I stress on, really. It's the commitment, right? If this is the path that you want, basically all of the other vehicles are like a tool to get there. So personally, I went into the route of like pulling out my
your 401k. Yeah.
Because it doesn't, my ROI is so low when I compare it. This is where you go into the numbers and see if you can sustain it while your investment is working for you.
Yeah. When you pulled from your 401k, how much did you get taxed on it?
I got taxed. Mine was a little different, right? Because of the company. But from what I remember, I think I pulled out at the time. I pulled out 80. And I got taxed about 12.
12%.
No, I got taxed not 12. I don't know the percentage, but I had to
12,000.
pay 12,000. Oh. But what I did was I knew I was taking out 80, so I subtract the tax.
Yeah.
And then basically I'm left with whatever is the difference. So, rule of thumb, just when you're doing this, be prepared to pay for the taxes.
Yeah.
Right? I don't remember the name. My investors have done this also. So this is more like, this is where we talk about partnerships. We're actually, I get hesitant to talk about this stuff because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm pretty much, we're having a mastermind.
Yeah.
This is what I've done. And this is what my investors have done also. Like my other partners. We pull out, we use any type of vehicle to make sure that we do this.
So that you could just have the money to go through with the project.
Because when we write it down on paper, initially, if I really think about it, I made the money back with putting 50K in my own company. Because 2 years gave me 20 grand. So it paid for itself.
Yeah.
It's just a long-term gain. And then my investors are doing the same thing. We've done all of it. We took out loans just to get it escalating. But the one thing that we make sure is that if we can sustain the bill, like if you get a loan, right?
Yeah.
How much is the monthly for that loan? And if you can cover it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just like, because right now I put 6% in my 401k, and so maybe I should just like get the 6% and just add that to what I'm saving instead of putting it in my 401k. I was thinking about doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those are the things. Because I think, to be honest, like I worked for like less than. I grew that thing since I was like 21.
Yeah.
Right? And 4 years ago, I left.
Yeah.
So.
Because I don't really have that much in my 401k because.
We don't have much.
For a long time, my company didn't offer 401k.
Yeah, same.
And so.
That's the thing, too.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
And so I worked for like a really long time without putting into my 401k.
Here's the thing that I actually made my investors, or one of my investors got me to realize. Technically, I'm a 401k. like technically, 401ks are just. It's so smart how they did it, because the government is doing the same thing we're doing.
Yeah.
Right? But they have a continuous money flow coming from employees everywhere. That's what's crazy. So, 401ks is a retirement thing for me. So that 6%, taking it out and just putting under savings. And then what I would do really is look into a loan. And whatever you're saving monthly, pay for that loan.
Yeah.
So without a loan, as much as you can.
Yeah.
Right? And then calculate how much that loan is.
Because I feel...
Yeah, whatever we're putting automatically to our 401k, that could just go to the loan that we can borrow.
Exactly.
Because I feel like by the end of, or by next year, when it's been like a full annual thing of us saving, if we took out from our 401k, I think we would only need a loan of like probably less than 20,000.
Yeah.
You know?
Personally, I would accelerate like the time frame, right? So the faster you get to 50, if you can, like right now, there's the savings that you have. Like let's say like it's 1,000, right? If you are able to get right now with our company, technically you have 10 and then the current interest, right?
Yeah.
So let's just estimate 40K is what you need.
Oh yeah, because we have the 10. I forgot about the 10 that's already in there.
You have the 10 already.
Yeah.
So technically you get 40, and then the 1,000. Is there a loan? Like how much is that? If you get a loan of 40, right? How much is that monthly?
Yeah. Oh, just to do it now and just to...
Yeah.
Okay.
And then basically 1 year, like you're technically, how I see it is like your savings will pay for this
loan.
40.
Yeah.
But that 40 that in the company is already is your savings.
Yeah.
It would seem like a very strict savings, like a intentional one. Right? So the savings becomes the thing that covers your loan.
Yeah.
But then that 40K that went into the company, 1 year of it, we just need 1 year. 2 years after, 1 year after that, it's 20 grand. Like for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So initially, you would pay for that loan, right? And then let's say the ROI to pay for this loan is 4 years, right? So those are the things that I think about.
Yeah.
Because we don't make money really saving, technically.
Yeah.
It's really about investment and debt.
Yeah.
So, and then also it does work for your taxes as well. You're debt on paper. Right? So, off the bat, if you're doing 40, take out 40 from somewhere. Make sure you cover those bills.
Yeah.
And then the 1 year of like period of investment, make sure you cover those bills for 1 year. And then after that, the passive starts coming in.
Yeah.
It'll help. Right?
The 800 something.
The second year would be 833.
Yeah.
So technically you have 1,000, almost like 1,800 to cover those bills, right? And you just have to maintain as we go through this partnership. So that's the work that we're looking at.
Gotcha.
Because in business, that is what it is. We're just juggling things, and moving things around. And when you do that, it like accelerates you more.
Yeah.
Right? So it will like eliminate the whole like saving portion. You're kind of just like leveraging someone else's money at that point. And then you gain 40,000 to work for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, we just have to check the like interest rates and all that stuff and how much it's gonna be. But I feel like it shouldn't be like unmanageable or anything like that. Like then this like what we're saving right now should be enough to pay it off for the monthly.
Actually, I had the same conversation with one of my investors too. The same thing. They want to know what I think about it. What I think about it, if you're already saving, like for you, from what I remember, it was 1,000. Right?
Yeah.
About there.
1,000. Saving 1,000, like
month.
Probably a little bit more than that.
Okay. We don't have a problem here, Mark. Your habit of saving.
No. Yeah, no. Yeah, it was. I think it's about 1,000. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So honestly, I usually when I have these conversations, like I'm already thinking like, okay, I don't want people to be like suffering throughout this stuff, right? Yours is it's more relaxing because you already have that habit of saving.
Yeah.
So we're just utilizing that strategy.
Mm-hmm.
We're tweaking the strategy. Get the loan and you're able to pay it off. It's like a win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just your commitment now.
Mm-hmm.
Is on you have to like talk to each other.
Yeah.
If you're on it, this is it. So the road is we just need to maintain this loan until our investment kicks in.
Honestly, yeah, the sooner definitely the better.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I mean, I like it just hit me that I'm 30. To be honest, 34.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 years when I turned 30, it didn't hit me yet, but now it's hitting me.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, urgency. Like,
because I wanted to get things rolling. Definitely, before I'm 40, and so I'm 35 now, about to be 36. So, yeah, definitely the sooner the better. So that,
I think we're in that age where, like, I'm telling you, like, the sooner the better.
Yeah.
To be honest, so like if you wait 5 years later,
yeah,
where you're 40, and then it's like, I think it's like this is the new sacrifice, right? To set you up for your 40s in a way. Not even your 40s. I feel like with this whole thing, time frame is 3 years if you start now.
Yeah. Which isn't too bad. I'll be like 38, 39.
Exactly.
39.
Fine.
Not bad.
I'll be 40.
You will be 40.
Do it.
It doesn't look like Chris.
I'll be 40.
I forgot you're older. I forgot. I thought we were all the same age.
I'm
But
36.
yeah, the sooner the better, because also, it's also, I would like it because you guys are, you can go to the Philippines with me.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And check out all our lands and developments.
Exactly. They don't talk about acres, okay? They talk about hectares.
Yeah, hectares over there.
And I'm like, what do you mean hectares?
Yeah.
This whole time I thought it was 3 acres that we bought. No, it's 7 acres.
Yeah.
It's
Dang.
3 hectares. And then one of the reasons why I want you to get your dual citizen is because of the land thing, and I want you guys to also have your own. We're gonna be the guinea pigs first, right? Our company is not trying to be the wealthiest. We want to produce ourselves, copy and paste. So, we'll talk about partnering up with poultry because it's easy money.
With what?
Poultry.
Oh, poultry.
Like eggs.
Yeah, I mean Filipinos love chicken.
I'm telling you.
There are a lot of ranches and poultries there. Like.
Yeah, that's like their favorite, and pork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And pork.
Everything's chicken and pork there.
Yeah. Eggs is way more. No, I was like, okay, we'll just have to, Yeah. So land, we do want you guys to have your dual, like one of you. Yeah. Because if we're buying land, we're gonna tell you to buy land also. So,
is it the land is specifically just for agriculture?
No, even holding it and then putting a building or flipping it. We want to set you up where you have cash, right? And then you have the ability to buy the land and develop or sell it, flip the land. So I don't one of the reasons why I want to do this is because foreigners that are not Filipino are doing it.
Yeah. A lot of Chinese people are doing it.
To Filipino, and then, it's not really the Filipino, it's their significant other that owns it. Yeah. So to preserve our country, I want to at least have a number of us getting land.
Yeah.
And it's not stuck money, like, because my parents and my uncles, they bought land. They don't know what to do with it.
In Iloilo?
What was that?
In Iloilo?
In parts of the Philippines.
My brother too. My brother bought land.
Your brother bought land? AJ?
Yeah.
Oh, he did? Where?
Remember, I think it was a long time ago that we talked about it, and then I asked you about, like, should I do it too? Like, I think it's like a commercial building land or something. A lot. Pampanga. Yeah, that's different.
We're going to be the ones
developing.
Okay? You're going to be on the other end of your brother. So your brother was in the selling part, like, to get the money. You're going to be the developer.
How much did your brother buy that for?
They pay it monthly.
Oh, they pay it monthly?
Yeah.
How much?
I forgot. 100,000 pesos? I forgot.
Okay. So it's like land to live on, basically.
I think it's like it's in a commercial land. I forget.
So they pretty much, what we're trying to do is basically cut it off. Like, whoever made that program, right? It's a person that's selling their land, right?
Yeah.
And then your brother, actually, that one, it's too pricey.
Yeah.
Because we can get land that's pretty commercial.
Yeah.
And you have to say on what to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's crazy. You're going to be on the other end of your brother. You might be telling him, hey, kuya, I have this lot too. You want to buy it?
Yeah, right?
But there's like so many things. They're flipping those lands. You're going to buy it raw. And then flip it.
Yeah.
To get bigger profit. Or keep it for your family, whatever you guys want. But for me, I don't like money sleeping.
Yeah.
When I buy certain things, like when we buy land, there's a time frame of how, if we're going to sell it, we already know it's like 3 years.
Yeah.
If we're going to hold it, we know that in 2 years, we're going to develop on it. And if it keeps going up and it's a prime location, we're going to hold it for 5.
Just hold it for 5? You wouldn't just keep it?
Just going to keep it, and then, because if it's in a prime location, or keep it at 5, so our time frame for land is 2 years development, 3 years to sell, and then 5, basically we know this is prime and we want to keep it and see what to do with it.
Just keep it forever if it's doing really well.
Or put commercial buildings. We're going to hold it, and we're going to put commercial, and then Jollibee can rent those companies. So I'm targeting the big companies, Jollibee, Yeah.
That's sick.
So, and then, like, when you go to the Philippines, right? Sorry, I can talk about this for days, but I got 30 more minutes. Are you guys okay?
Yeah,
we're cool.
Okay. So this is what I want in the community. We're just chilling and, like, in our, like, hey, Chris, can you go to the Philippines? Chris, Marc, can you come to the Philippines? Like, oh, what's up?
Like, if you have that option where you're like
okay,
you don't really...
You don't need to worry about the flight money.
Or, like, work.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about, like, of course, like, wherever you guys live.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to be like, Marc, Chris, like, can you come to the Philippines in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Dude,
like
that's the dream.
yeah, why? What's up? You know? And I'll be like, oh, we have an investment to do.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted you to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like, I'm already sending you stuff, you know? And then you're just coming over to sign.
Just to check it out and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be nice. No work obligation. Or the, you know?
Well, that whole thing where, like, there's this book called Buy Back Your Time. And then in this book, it talks about transportation, right? In my mind, I'm already considering that we need a helicopter. Right? So, I think John Estrada, Chris, the actor, he has his own, like, helicopter transportation company.
Really?
So, he does, yeah. And I was like, whoa, there's a market for that? Where I'm probably not going to go into business with that, but if we were to rent, I would rent from John Estrada, you know?
Yeah.
To build that relationship. He's an actor, you know? So it's like, come to our hotel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we give you business, you give us business.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, flying helicopter, I do want to get a plane in the next 3 to 5 years.
An airplane?
Yeah.
Like a private plane?
I think the first one is the yacht, because this is like, you know, for rentals for Boracay. The next one is a private plane, like probably 12 to 20 seaters.
This is just for transporting like potential people who will stay at
elites.
Like a private hotel. Like the business plan of this is that we're gonna send out bundles, like luxury bundles, and it's gonna be like cost like $20,000. So we have like the resort, the rooms, and then you are in your own private, you know, plane.
Yeah, dude, that'd be
like,
crazy.
People. So if anything, like, hey Chris, our plane is coming in town. Can you catch it? You know?
Can you catch it? Sure. Catch flights.
You know, like, instead of going to actual airport, like, I do imagine that. I really dream about that thing.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Like, yeah.
That's like some big baller stuff right there.
Like $20,000 per person.
Yeah.
You know? And it helps with taxes also.
Yeah.
Debt. So on paper, we look like we're in debt.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, that'd be crazy if you had the plane too.
I want a plane. Like, I'm like, so my best friend was like, what is up with you? You want a plane? And I'm thinking about, like, getting a new car. Because I thought, like, she's going to borrow from her life insurance to buy a car.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Soon. Like.
Because
these are the things I want to talk about, like, outside of the box. Like, it is possible. I really believe.
Yeah. Because planes, you know? I think they're, like, to actually own a private plane, that's, like 50 or 100 million, right?
It's a lot.
It's something like that.
But there's financing for it. There's financing for it.
I don't know why. I was watching a video one time on YouTube, and it was this guy, like, trying to buy a plane, and I was just like...
Okay, then, yeah. See, that's already telling your future. It's possible. I think a 12-person plane, like a jet, and then, you know... But I need it to come from the U.S. to, you know, like private tours and stuff like that. But before that, we need that private island. Like the resort.
Yeah, yeah.
It's exciting.
Dude.
It's so
cool. Exciting.
Like, I want that. Like, I want it. Like,
that'd be so crazy.
It's freaking crazy. I don't want a house. I want that resort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want a house. I want a resort. I want a car. I want a plane.
like if you think about it, once we have those resorts, we're just bouncing around, traveling.
Yeah.
I don't like the inconvenience of traveling sometimes.
Like the actual portion where you're traveling is the worst, really.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is just trying to make it like as least miserable as possible.
Exactly.
You know?
So that is why we want to expand to other islands. So like if we have a like a hotel, boutique hotel or a resort in Palawan, I think it's a resort to be honest, or private, like, you know, we can help them go there. Like, because like a lot of the time my friends ask me, how do I go to Palawan? And I'm like, I don't know. Ask Steve. So what I want to do is like connect the hotels, and it's like a world map.
Yeah.
So in one company, like become like a Marriott, but more creative. Like they have like, you know, Shangri-La, whatever, in Singapore and stuff. But I don't want like the name. I want it more like creative for the next generation. I feel like they don't want to stay in a chain. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
What are you guys thinking? What do you guys think?
Dude, I think,
a lot of things.
I think,
I'm like, it's exciting.
I think it's gonna happen. Like, you're already doing a lot of things now. Like, you know, like, why not? You might as well go big or go home, you know?
Yeah, at this point, I raise like if you want to learn how to raise money, I will teach you. To be honest, anything you want to learn, I will teach you. I think raising money is the greatest skill you can have.
Raising money?
Yeah.
Where do you connect with the people that you're raising money from?
To be honest, sometimes I think I'm just passionate when people ask me what I do. They get curious, and then I'm like, I have now 2 referrals.
Yeah.
Someone's referred. But in the beginning, it was just kind of like, hey, want to check this out? And I didn't have shame. Like, I think my energy was like, I strongly believed it. Because when you're actually doing, you get the strength to do it.
Yeah.
Would have like, I think in real estate, a lot of times you get kind of shy to raise money because, I'll tell you the truth. Like, sometimes you don't have a deal yet.
Yeah.
And you're raising money for the deal.
Yeah, because we're like, you know, talking about raising money, and like, for me, as I can connect with people. I think it's one of my better strengths is my ability just to connect with people and communicate. But it's like I felt like I didn't have like the back knowledge and like the foundation to have like the confidence in what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like if I know what I'm doing, what the deal is, like what I have to work with, like I have like all the concrete numbers and stuff like that, where I could, you know, I feel like I could persuade someone. But when I don't, then it's like it's hard to feel confident, you know?
Yeah.
Because like in general, like I not really it's not something I'm really knowledgeable on, you know? And so I feel like you can only, unless you're just like the greatest bullshitter ever, you know, which like I'm not. Like I'm not good at like lying. If I'm confident in something, I can speak it to like the moon because like
I'm the same.
Yeah, but if I don't, then I'm just like, oh, like where am I going with this? You know, like.
But I totally get you. Like I noticed. That's why I was like telling like one of my like actually Steve, like we're talking about raising money and all these deals, and the one thing that I realized when you're raising money, you have to know your product. Technically.
Yeah.
And in the beginning of my career, I didn't have a product.
Yeah.
I was having a hard time raising 5,000. Right. But then it kind of drove me in a different avenue where I got creative with like where I'm gonna get my resources, right? And then funding 2 projects that was like kind of helped me out, and then I started knowing what I.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like once you're already kind of you were able to finish your first project or so, it's like then it's like you have the confidence.
Yeah.
You'd be like, hey, I did it already. You know, you can trust me with your money. Whereas, you know, if you haven't done anything, it's like, well, why am I going to give you money? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like if anything I've noticed, like with the hotel stuff, that's new to me. Right? And one of the things that I told Steve was like, get me an expert in this industry. We'll find the money. And like I had money too, but it wasn't enough, right? In the beginning. And I was like, when I was talking to Paul, our business consultant, he is friends with the hotel near La Palmera. He knows the owner. So we had a meeting and then he told me all of these things. And he was like, he kind of confirmed the numbers. Because I was like hesitant on the numbers. And then when I got into the industry, I was like, oh my gosh, why don't we double down on here? Because without the numbers, without knowing where you're investing,
you're hesitant.
You're right. You're just gonna be like, for a long time.
Yeah. So when you went in, when you first started doing the hotels, that was your 401k money, like the like 60 something.
The 80.
Or yeah.
Yeah. Like when I decided to go all in, I took that out, and I actually made money, over the years. And then I did a couple projects, and then when I hit 200K, I have other resources at the time too. I started pulling people in, like my board members. So each one of us have put in 50K. On top of it is they put another 50 to hold their spot. So technically, in our pool, our initial investment is 100K. So there's like 7 of us.
But it was that for that first one, the turtle.
That's actually our third.
Oh, that was your third?
Yeah.
What was your first one called?
Was the nest.
Oh, the nest.
But that one's ground up, no?
What happened?
Is that one ground up or?
This one, people do
the nest
is ground up, but it's we're revamping all of it.
That one was Station 3, that first one?
Where is that? Is it already up or what?
It's up. The building is up.
We're
just building on top of it.
I thought it's like a completely new, because I remember you talking to me like before about that, and it's like completely new.
Oh yeah, it's completely new. We gutted it. We didn't turn it down.
I see.
So we gutted all of the walls. And because we don't want roaches.
Yeah.
And then when we did that, I was it's cement still. So firewalls, it's all connected, you know. So when I found out the firewall of the hotel is good, it's kind of brand new. That's when I realized that they did put money in. It's just the owner passed away. So we gutted things that are old, and then we brand new.
In total, how many hotels do you have right now?
Right now we are in like we're undergoing the 6th.
On your 6th hotel?
Yeah. So technically on yours, right, 16 a month. That's why I know the numbers for 1 million. It's like, because we hit the 5th. Yeah, last year, and then we stopped that production right now, to do this major project in Iloilo. one, yeah. So all of our hotels are running. The biggest project we have is, as of right now, is the Nest. That one is actually gutted and brand new. We're gonna make it brand new. The other ones we would just switch ownership or we put it under a company.
But they didn't need that much work. Those other two.
They were just two of them were divorced. So, and then two of them passed, and then the other one was in partnership. Like we paid for their taxes and took over. Yeah, we gave them a good amount of money, but not the market price.
So dang, that's crazy. 6 hotels in 4 years, right?
5 hotels and 1 is in the works. 1 is in the works, and then we have a pipeline of I think 19 to go over. Yeah. The people in Boracay are getting old.
Oh, are you talking about the owners?
Owners, yeah. And they have sent majority of the same story. They sent their kids abroad, mostly New York. The people that come from Boracay is from New York. Or the kids that go over here, it's New York, and Florida.
A lot of the kids aren't trying to take over the business because it's probably just too much.
It's just too much. I think a lot of them are nurses from New York. They like the lifestyle.
Yeah.
They're not come back.
Yeah, it's better that Filipinos take over instead of Chinese buying those.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Chinese people are buying everything. Yeah.
Or
they knew what. This is technically I did learn. Me and Steve actually studied them, but they're pretty smart because they're doing it.
Yeah.
We need more Filipinos doing this, so it's more Filipino.
Yeah.
Instead of a lot of Chinese.
Yeah, because all the casinos in Manila, a lot of them are Chinese owned. Oh. But those places are freaking grand. There's some sick hotels, the freaking Solaire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that's Chinese owned also.
The Chinese are just crazy.
Good.
They capitalize. And I think right now we're even feeling the heat because of that Filipino governor or that Chinese
the mayor, dude.
The one you were talking about.
That freaking the pogo, huh?
Yeah.
In Bamban.
Yeah. I was like, what the? And in real time, we are dealing with it right now because the BRR, the one that does Texas, they want extra. They just want to make sure we're Filipino.
Yeah.
We feel it. We get Paul gets the emails, the calls. They're really doubling down to. They don't say it. They're not saying we're fishing for Chinese people, right? But they're just saying, we know what they're doing. Yeah. They're asking for people.
Gotta get the dual citizenship.
When do you suggest starting that?
Probably just do it ASAP.
Like I said, I have connections, but I think you should start it just so it's a backup now.
Yeah.
So we're hitting ground. Our time frame is 3 years when you upgrade to 50K, right? That's our time frame.
Yeah, it's just going to the embassy and then and then you just you get your parents' passports or something to show that
certificate
or their birth certificate.
So you get your parents' birth certificate. PSA, you order it online.
I don't know if I have my dad's.
You can order it online.
Oh, you can order that online?
Yeah.
Their birth certificate?
They won't require, if you have a birth certificate, they won't accept that. They want it exactly from the building.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so we have to order it either way.
Either way.
Okay.
Yeah. They want to know that your parents are Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
And then your passport. If you have a Filipino passport, I'll look up the requirements and then ask Paul again. And then I'll send it over.
Yeah, if anything, we could also just look it up. It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy for us to do.
And then your connection is helping us get in sooner? Is that?
I'm going to try because it's my cousin's wife at the movie.
Oh, she works at the embassy?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny because they kept telling me 2 years, but I actually got mine last year, like in 1 day.
Dude, what the freak?
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah. So
Sick.
the reason why I'm not saying like I can do it for you guys is because I have to actually like kind of like legal, like ask for a favor.
Yeah.
Not my cousin exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can always start now for like backup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would start now because they're estimating 2 years. I don't know. That's what they're saying to me.
Where's the embassy that you went to?
LA.
Oh, you have to go to LA. That's where it is.
Mm-hmm. That's where it is.
Like downtown?
I've been there when I had.
Okay, downtown's not far. That's only like
I think
15 minutes from us.
Yeah. It wasn't like a bad drive.
Oh.
When I went there, it was like actually. I was doing this during COVID.
Yeah.
The passport stuff.
We'll definitely get on that as soon as possible.
Yeah, I've been advising all of my investors to get their dual.
Mm-hmm. Are all your investors mostly Filipino?
Yeah, and then there's some Vietnamese, Mexican.
Oh, really?
Oh, to get their dual citizenship from where they are planning to.
They're at.
Yeah.
So, with you guys, for sure, it's like the same as me. So I'm pretty much copying and pasting.
Mm-hmm.
The goal is to get you guys whatever you guys imagine. We can probably tweak your goals.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, my vision for you guys is milestone is 500 million. Half a million.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 500,000. That's the milestone. 5 hotels to get 1 million, and then buy land wherever we are buying land.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's a private resort, if you guys want to get in, we have the land there, like collectively.
That'd be crazy. Just like annually making $500,000.
Yeah.
That'd be.
If say everything goes as expected, what is the timeline for that?
I'm telling you,
5 years,
ideally, right?
Ideally.
We're aiming for 3 years.
3 years for the first hotel to be up.
Or we're trying to, as when you do it, I'm pretty much might bring you into the deal that we're going in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
3 years.
3 years. 3 years is the time frame.
Mm-hmm.
So when you become fifth, right, 1 year of initial investment, and in that 1 year, we're going to shop for hotels. We're going to do the initial thing first.
Mm-hmm.
But the incentive right now, we're aiming for 3, right? But if it's not within the 3, right, you still have the passive.
Yeah.
And then you just pretty much collect that money until we get into like
a deal.
That deal.
Yeah.
Because we don't know. We don't know what happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can pivot.
Yeah.
But hotel is what we're trying to do is get you guys an asset.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then basically partner up with future investments like I want a resort. I want a private resort. I want to work with my friends. Really, like, you know, like okay, the company's board members, and then like the young ones. You know, like we have our own.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then basically also me and my cousin are opening up a animal clinic hospital in Covina.
Covina?
Oh, really?
There's no emergency hospital for pets here.
Oh.
She's in the...
Oh, because is she like a veterinarian or something?
She is a vet tech.
Ah, I see.
But she was going to go into veterinarian. But that's so much money for education.
Yeah.
Money is in business. So that's also an avenue. Really. So, you know, like my cousin, the reason why is because my cousin actually works in Pasadena, and she is the leader that opened up that hospital. So she has expertise in opening up hospitals. Me and Steve and Nikki have experience on buying real estate. Yeah. Then she has all the regulations of like how big the hospital is, what meetings.
So she already has one, and she just wants to do another one in Covina?
No, she hasn't, the first one is with us.
Oh, okay.
She wants to have her own because she noticed how much she's making her boss. Because she's the, like, general manager. Yeah. They make a year, it's 800,000.
Wow.
Net.
800,000 net? Crazy. I mean, everyone has animals over here.
And then what my cousin, the reason why she wants to do that is actually make it fair pay, because in her world, anyone can go in without a education. They'll just be paid the same. So she wants to have her own hospital and like restructure the industry, like the pay. So she wants people to get educated. The people that have the license and stuff, they'll be paid more. That's what she wants to fix.
Dang, that's cool though.
Or help.
Like opening up your own.
She's crazy.
Yeah, opening up your own freaking pet hospital.
She's like me. She's my cousin. I'm like, oh, like I didn't, cause like she's really really good at her job, right? And she's noticed the pain with her industry. She gets paid a lot, but the people starting, even if you have an education or not, they're gonna lowball you.
Yeah.
Different. So she wants to change that up.
How old is she?
She's 3 years younger. 32.
Oh. Wow, nice.
Yeah, she's 32. So we have that industry. Like, and I'm pretty much teaching her all the things that I know now too. But she's a part of the board of Leadbridge.
Wow.
They invested in the whole company. Yeah. So that is one of the things that she's gonna do in 2 years.
Wow.
I am not the expert there. We're just kind of like real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it crazy?
Yeah, that is crazy. That's dope. It's like she already has like all the background, and just like, you know what, just open up my own place.
She's sick and tired of it because she sees the annual. What they have is every quarter they have like an annual like review of the funds, the income, and she's looking at it and she's like, what the.
Yeah,
goes
dude.
Go to the owner.
$800,000. It's some good dough.
I was like, well, why didn't they just raise your guys' paycheck if they can do it? I thought they were like they couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And then my cousin was like, they won't do that because then everyone will waste their price, their income. And then the reason why she is able to do it is because they're making money on rebridge already.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't need to make money out of or she really doesn't want to. She just wants the quality of life of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm like, this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about, like, what do you want to contribute? I want you to make money and be comfortable. Stuff. But, like, when you're comfortable and there's abundance, you're not thinking about, like, lack.
Yeah.
You're thinking about what can I serve?
Back. Yeah.
What can I do? It's not like, oh, I want to go here, experience this, and then have that guilt. Because I have that guilt, to be honest, sometimes. But yeah, the abundance thing. Like,
having abundance is definitely a good thing.
Pardon?
Having an abundance is definitely a good thing, where you just have the options. Like, oh, what should I do now? What should I,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then really the downfall of that is, like, technically throughout our journey, we're going to be grounded. We want to be grounded to keep it. But it's that behavior, right? Abundance is really wisdom, I think.
Yeah.
When you have wisdom, you have abundance. And then you're able to clear your mind and be like, okay, I want to do this. Like, the ultimate goal is, like, when you have a thought in your head, no procrastination is going through.
Yeah.
Or, like, fear or anything like that. I think that's the
just, like, breaking all the limiters. Yeah.
And then you just become an example for everyone else. Like, you get interviewed by those people saying, like, oh, is this trick? Like, what business are you in?
Yeah.
And they don't know. Because, like, they don't. Half of the majority of the millionaires nowadays you don't know. They don't show it.
They'd rather just be, like, low-key and handle their own stuff.
And this is a millionaire.
Oh.
It's not showy. They want to be quiet because, like, everyone's gonna ask.
Yeah, you don't really want the attention when you're rich, you know?
That's why I think I stopped posting on my Instagram. Because I don't want to make a competition.
Yeah.
Or, like, I want to filter out people because people are picking my brain. Because, I want to filterize it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
It's so crazy. Okay. But yeah, my opinion about all this thing is, like, do the loans, just understand the monthly payments.
Yeah.
And it's a long game thing, like 3 years. Probably, that, your passport, and then start understanding what your daily life is. Like, what you want.
Yeah. So say we get the loan, it's just like, do we have to wait a certain time frame to, like, send it, or we just send it?
Let me know, and then I'll just bump you up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have the board. I'll have a meeting with the board, and if they approve it, we'll just count it.
Okay.
So you don't have to start what you're over.
Yeah.
This is what our relationship.
Yeah.
Good.
Like, there's no more. I just have to ask Mickey, and I don't think they have a problem with that.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Like, I'm kind of excited. I can't wait.
Me too.
And you guys are in Manila. Hit me up. Like, stay with me. And that's where we're flipping, by the way. If you want to do that too.
Which one?
You want to do the flipping in the Philippines? Buy and sell?
Oh, for houses?
condos.
Oh, condos. Oh, in the Philippines?
Like, yeah. There's one that's high rise, right? But there's one that's individual. Like 4 units. That is cool too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be starting when I get to the Philippines.
Yeah, that'd be cool also.
All the opportunities.
It is. But it's like a domino, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait until we're able to be like, guys,
I know, me too.
I need you guys to come and sign this paper. I can't because the Philippines. Oh yeah, the one thing. Philippines don't like electronic.
Huh?
Oh, electronic signatures?
Like electronic.
Oh, really?
Wet signature.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna be probably experiencing me FedExing paperwork.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna call you guys over.
Dude.
But at that time, it's going to be like, you guys have money. What do you need? What do you need to the Philippines?
I will just go to the Philippines just to sign a paper. For one day. Round trip, one day.
I don't see how you guys are gonna be like, wait, I can't go to the Philippines. No, you're gonna want to go to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like, there's no way. Like,
yeah, just that's in general like the opportunity, and you're just like go there just to sign a paper that's like part of what you've been doing. Like that's freaking dope. You know?
Exactly.
Oh, okay, we gotta
like,
go there to sign a paper.
It's like, oh shit, because then like when you reach that point, you're like, damn, I'll be balling at that time already, you know?
Yeah.
If I have that option, it's like, oh, come here, you have to sign this. Like, we're balling at that time already.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, dude. That's why.
That idea.
Have my cousin and my other cousin, they're going in January.
Oh, to sign papers?
To sign paper. Yeah. They're signing papers.
For which hotel?
This one, they're board members, so they're signing for everything. You know?
Yeah.
So our OGs, me and the board are actually talking about closing it down and just keeping our circle, right? Because now we collected the people that we want to work with, and now we want to water.
Do they also have their own circle or no? Like you? Do they also have like their own like 20 people circle, or is just you?
Right now, it's 20 people. The 20. If in the future, like you know how you want to break off, if you want to make your own 20, and we're included too, it doesn't matter because technically we're still
part of you.
The culture here is we want to build ourselves first, right? And then influence other people. As of right now, I suggested. That's a good question, actually. You're allowed to, but in your growth, right?
In the future,
more growing yourself first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait until you have the assets.
Yeah.
And then you can have your own 20. I really don't care who it is. That's why I told my other investor. It's kind of like we bridge 20, and then you guys are different industries. My cousin will have her own 20 if that's what you guys want to do. It's really sky's the limit. So if you want to copy the structure we have, we give it to you. Because the more the merrier.
Yeah.
You know?
And the more people you can help too.
This is kind of like the, you know, like there's like what's it called? Those companies with the lotions, and then they have like recruiters. Well, it's kind of like that structure, but technically we're making money without recruiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like we need. It's not like we need them, you know.
What happened?
We don't need to recruit anyone.
Yeah.
To make money.
Yeah.
We're
just helping them, like extending opportunities.
Yeah. But to answer that question, yeah, you can have your own set of 20 if you wanted. It's like technically what we need new leaders in the world. We're it. But the baby boomers are not going there, they're retiring.
Yeah.
In their 80s, maybe. Like, Well, there you go. Yeah. That is the whole bigger picture.
Sick.
And yeah, I'll work on like a sheet to show you the time frame.
Sure.
And then when we get towards it, it'll get more organized with a pitch deck, with deals,
Yeah.
And then you can say yes or no. If you say no, we'll move it to the next person. Yeah. If you say yes, then the process starts.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll keep you updated with all the stuff that we're gonna do. Like as far as the loan and the dual citizenship stuff, we'll try to get on that as soon as possible.
Okay. So I'm just gonna touch base on the board member thing, right? Once we start to be a partner, it's pretty much. I don't think I want to hang out, right, as friends. But the goal is to not have as much meetings. So about this, it's probably like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
When we start making money and stuff, what I initially want to do is like everything should be going smoothly, right? And sending paperwork, I don't like. It's just gonna be like touch base here and there.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna be like a whole like grand meeting.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay.
In the initial beginning will be.
Okay.
But after we build it, it'll be like
straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah, straightforward. Hey, did you see the financials thing? Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's kind of like talking about sports.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Good.
Right,
yeah.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Yeah, thank you for all the info once again.
You're welcome. Let me know. Just text me any questions.
Will do.
Yeah, we'll update you.
Or call or anything.
Gotcha.
We'll update you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Undo.